Hey campers, are you looking for a lightweight bunkhouse with a permanent bed, an actual bathroom, a full kitchen, a double door fridge, and this cool versatile bunk? Well, I have the perfect camper for you. This is the 13BH by Sunset Park, so stick around. This 13BH is a cool lightweight floor plan that comes in weighing at only 2380, has a dry hitch weight of 240 pounds, cargo carrying capacity at 1300 pounds, a gross weight of 3500 pounds. The length is 16.2, the width is 7 foot 6 inches, and the height is 9 foot 9 inches. This camper comes with a 2-inch ball up front, a little platform underneath, a 7-pin round wiring, 20-pound propane tank, manual tongue jack, battery disconnect switch. Green means on, red means off. Right now we're hooked up to a jump pack just to resemble a battery, so we have power. Over here is our water intake system. City water connection is when we're at a campground or our house with pressurized water. The fresh tank is when we're filling up a tank and we're going boondocking and using our water pump to get that water. We have marker lights, one at each corner. They run off our running lights, not our automatic lights. We also have outside storage on this camper with a little access down below to see our water tank, water pump, and we also have our 30-amp power cord down here. Here's our luggage door holder, fire escape window. Now let's point out the Lipper on-the-go ladder bracket to throw our ladder on. We have a walkable roof up top, a gutter system, and a 100-watt solar panel up there. Over here's our little hood vent. Make sure you pop those open if you want to exhaust those fumes out, and close them up so you don't get those bees in there. Down below is our water heater. This is a gas water heater. All we have to do is go inside and push a button to turn it on and off, but this is for maintenance, whether to drain it or replace stuff. Furnace exhaust, standard plugs for the house, coaxial cable for TV and satellite. This is our outside shower with hot and cold water. Turn on the water, turn on the spigot or the sprayer. Down below we have two 35/75 R 15-inch tires. These are a standard trailer. Next to that, we have our dump station. Gray is okay, black is for crap. Gray is for our drains, and black is for our toilet. Also down here in front of the tire, we have our low point drains. With this, all we have to do is buy a sewer hose, connect it there, and then open our valve gates. In the back, we have two stabilizer jacks, one at each corner. Bring those down with a manual stabilizer jack handle on the inside of the camper. This is a 4-inch bumper where we can store things inside like camp chairs, kindling, or sewer hoses. Back here we have our full-size spare. Up top we are wired for a backup camera. Just pull out that center brake light. We'll have extra wiring in there. We have our electric awning over here with the LED light strip underneath. Outside propane. Pull off the cap, open the valve, and close the valve. We have porch side power, kitchen window, and this is the 13BH. I guess that would be technically your bunk window. 2-step solid step entrance to get in, nice door handle to get in there. We also have a screen door. Couple extra options that came with this camper are the upgraded rooftop AC and that entry door handle. Now let's show you how to lock this door, secure that. Now let's go inside and check out the interior. As soon as you walk in, you're going to see that full-size bed, full kitchen, overhead shelf for storage. Right there's our manual stabilizer jack, and a fire extinguisher. Then we have our wardrobe. And this bed's intentions, oh, right here is going to be our backer plate for our TV. Wardrobe with the wardrobe bar. Shelf above the bed. And the bed's intentions are made so you're not crawling over each other, and you can kind of scooch down and walk out the end without having to crawl over one another. Full access underneath once we lift the bed. Fire escape window right here with a charging station and lights. That way you can throw your phone right on top of that shelf up there. We have our 2-burner induction stove, or 2-burner propane stove, but is recessed. Heater blower, understove storage. Right here's our drawer with our drains. Space holder right there. In that drawer we also have our bathroom key. Huge farm style sink. Under sink storage as well, where you can also access all the piping. Lights, and more lights. Each light has a little individual turn on and off switch in the center. Overhead storage in the cabinet, where we can see where our microwave's plugged in. And right here's our hood with the fan and the light. Over here's our thermostat. Turn it on up top. Turn it up and down below. And then in the middle is showing us where our temperature of the room is. Right there is that rooftop AC, which is an extra upgrade, which actually replaces and gives you a cabinet in the back. So if you got the side mount AC, it'd go right where that cabinet was. Now we're going into the bunk system, which is awesome because that flips up if you don't need it. The bunk holds up to 150 pounds. And then the bottom bunk, you actually have a little couch / single bed area. The top bunk is 30 by 68, and the bottom bunk is 24 by 68. We also have a ladder to get into it. Down here is our fuse box and breaker box with auto detect, so it can tell if you have an AGM, lithium, or lead acid battery. Then we're going into our master control panel, where we have our light switches, our awning switch. We'll bring that all the way back in. All we got to do is push a button. Also on that panel, we have our water heater button, our water pump button, and our solar controller. Our solar controller is right above it. Now we're going into our levels for our battery, fresh, gray, and black water. Up above is our solar controller, which is showing us our battery level with percentage. It's also showing us our battery temp, what we're bringing in from solar, and what we're sending out from use. This one is equipped with a 100-watt solar panel on the roof. Underneath that bunk, we have our carbon monoxide detector, 120 household power, and storage. Now we have a double door fridge over here. This runs off 12 volt or off our battery. It also has a lock on it, and if you're wondering what that little pad is over there, so that bathroom door doesn't hit. Countertop up top. There's a refrigerator switch on the left hand side. We have plugs for a charging station and our Bluetooth speaker in the cabinet above. Now into our bathroom, which comes with an actual dry bath that has that toilet, medicine cabinet with a mirror, shower, and a vent with a fan. The fan runs off 12 volt. And remember that you have a light switch over here, but you can also turn it on and off on the roof. Don't get that confused. This is the 13BH by Sunset Park RV, coming in at only $23.80 for weight. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. If you like these kind of videos, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button and keep on coming back for more. Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a few seconds to thank everybody for continuing to come join me on this journey. This has been such a fun adventure for me as far as the camper tours go. I have a lot more to offer you. I have a lot more fun to show, a lot more camper comparisons coming. And guys, if you didn't know, I stopped doing all my van life adventures January 1st of 2025, and I have a whole separate channel showing that. I've been living in this van for 2.5 years now, since April 1st of 2023. So go over and check out the other channel at Extreme Van Life, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you week after week. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Bye.